Morning, afternoon, evening, forever you're watching. Welcome back once again to the Making Maths Class, a channel solely dedicated to demystifying mathematics, making complex problem look easy. Come along. Today we'll be solving some questions on the cylinder. Series of questions, different kinds of questions. Let's start with the first one. The first one says a cylinder container closed at both ends is has a radius of 7 centimeter and a height of 5 centimeter. Find the total surface area of the container. Take pi to be 22/7. Then what is the volume of the container? So the first thing we have, let's bring out our parameters. We have the radius is 7 centimeter. So our radius is 7 centimeter. Then our height is 5 cm. Now, okay, our pi is 22/7. Now, the first is total surface area of the container. So, our total surface area TSA of the container. Remember, in our video under the cylinder, we looked at TSA and we said our total surface area, the formula is given by 2 pi r into bracket r plus h. If you're here to watch the video, click this link to watch the video so you know how this formula came about. So from here we impute it into the formula. So this becomes equals to 2 times 22/7 times our radius is 7 into brackets our radius 7 plus the height is 5. So 7 here 1, 7 here 1. So this is 2 times 22, that's 44. 44 times this 12. So 44 times 12 will give us 528. 528. Of course, don't forget your units. This is in centimeter, so this is centimeter squared. 528 centimeter squared. Okay, so the second question, what is the volume? So this is the first one, the TSA. So the volume of the container, volume will be equals to, of course, the volume is the base area times height, and the base of the cylinder is a circle. So the area of a circle is pi r square times the height. So pi r square h is the volume of a cylinder. So for the volume, you have pi, which is 22/7. 22/7 times the radius is 7 centimeter. Radius square, that's 7 times 7 times our height is 5. So this becomes 7 here 1, 7 here 1. So we are left with this is 22. 7 times 5 is 35. So 22 times 35 will give us 770. So that's 770 centimeter cube. So the answer is 770 centimeter cube. All right, let's look at the second example. It says the curved surface area. Oh God, behave yourself. All right, let's look at the second example. This says the curved surface area of a cylindrical thing is 704 centimeters square. Calculate the height when the radius is 8 centimeters. Take our pi to be 22/7. Okay, very easy. We know that the curved surface area, let's call it CSA, curved surface area of a cylindrical thing, of cylinder, equals to, that's the base circumference, the circumference of the base, that's 2 pi r times the height. So the base circumference times the height. So the curved surface area is 2 pi r h. So from there, we are told that the curved surface area, this one here, is 704 centimeters square. So whenever we see CSA here, we put 704 equals to centimeters square equals, we have our 2 times, the pi is 22/7, 22/7 times the radius, what's our radius? 8 centimeter, 8 cm times the height which we are looking for. From here, cross multiply, this becomes, multiply both sides by 7. So this becomes 704 times 7 equals to 2 times 22 times 8 times h. Now from here, divide both sides by 2 times 22 times 8 over 2 times 22 times 8. So this and this will go off. 8 will cancel 8. So our height is equals to 704 times 7 over 2 times 22. That's 44 times 8. So this will give us 14 centimeter. So the height is 14 centimeter. The height of the cylindrical thing is 14 centimeter. All right, let's look at this third question. It says a cylindrical pipe is open. Look at the keyword there, open, at one end. It has a radius 7 centimeter and a height 10 centimeter. Calculate the total surface area of the pipe, and the other one, the volume of the pipe. So straight up, let's bring out our parameters. The radius is 7 cm. The height is 10 cm. Now, of course, let's use our pi to be 22 over 7. Now, let's work out the first one, the TSA. Now, if the cylinder is open at one end, the total surface area will be equals to pi r into bracket r plus 2h. That's the formula when one end is open. So let's impute our parameters. So this becomes 22 over 7 times, the radius is 7, into bracket 7 plus 2 into bracket 10. So 7 here 1, 7 here 1, it will cancel that. So we are left with this 22 times, okay, times 1, that's plus this 20, 27. So 22 times 27. So this will give us 594. 594 centimeter squared. The B part, the volume is pi r square h. That's the volume of the cylinder. So this becomes 22 over 7 times our r is 7. That's r square will be 7 times 7 times our height is of course 10. We imputed there 10. So 7 here 1, 7 here 1. So this will become 10 times 7. That's 70. So that will be 22 times 70. That will give us 1540 centimeter cube. So that's the volume of the cylindrical pipe. All right, let's look at this question. It says a tin has a radius 3 centimeter and height 6 centimeter. Okay, so let's bring out our parameters. The radius is 3 cm. The height is 6 cm. Find the total surface area of the tin. Here we are not told that the tin is open at one end, so we use that formula for the total surface area when both ends are closed. So this becomes, the total surface area is 2 pi r into bracket r plus h. Now the next thing we do, we impute our what we are given. So pi is 22 over 7, so this becomes 2 times 22 over 7 times, the radius here is 3 centimeter, into bracket 3 plus 6. So let's multiply. This becomes 44. 44 times 3 should give us 132. That's 132 into bracket, of course, over 7. 6 plus 3 is 9. So 132 times 9 will give us 1188 over 7. Now when we divide that by 7, we get 169.8 71. Okay, 714. Now here we're told correct to 2 decimal place. Correct your answer to 2 decimal place. So from here 0.71, since the 4 there is not up to 5, so we round it down. So that's 169.71. Of course, you put your units, that's centimeter squared. Okay, the B part says calculate the volume in liters. The volume in liters of a liquid that will fill the thing to capacity, correct to 2 decimal places. Okay, so the volume is the base area, which is pi r square h. Pi r square h is the volume. So we impute our formula, our parameters. Pi is 22/7, so this is 22/7 times the radius is 3 squared, that's 3 times 3, times the height is 6 centimeter times 6. So 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 6 is 54 times 22. Okay, having exactly what is here, 1188/7. So the volume is 169.71 centimeter cube. All right, so but that's not all. So we look for the capacity in liters. Take note of this. The volume in liters. Now we know that 1000 centimeter cube equals to 1 liters. That means 1 liter will give me 1000. Definitely 169 of it cannot give me up to 1 liter. So we divide. So this will become 169.71 over 1000. So from there we will take our decimal point 1, 2, 3, because 1000 is 3 zeros, so the decimal point will move 3 places to the back since we are dividing. Land here, so this becomes 0.16971. But since we are told to leave our answer to 2 decimal place, so which is approximately how many decimal place? 1, 2. This 6, let's look at the number before after it. That's 9. It's more than 5, so we round it up. So this becomes 0.17 liters. So this is the final answer, 0.17 liters to 2 decimal place. All right, let's look at this question. It says water flows from a tap into a cylindrical container at the rate of 5 pi centimeter cube per second. If the radius of the container is 3 cm, calculate the level of water in the container at the end of 9 seconds. So straight up, the height, the level of the water that is inside the container is equals to the height of the cylindrical container. It therefore follows, thus we have that the volume of the cylinder is equals to the level of water flowing in, let's put it like this, water flowing in into the container is equals to the volume of the cylinder, volume of the cylindrical container. Let me put CYL. So from here, the water flowing, look at the water is flowing at the rate of 5 pi centimeter cube. We are now asked to calculate the level the water will get to at the end of 9 seconds. So this will be 9 times 5 pi centimeter cube equals to the volume of the cylinder is pi r square h. That's pi times our radius there from here is 3 centimeter. 3. Okay, let me put the formula. Okay, pi r square h, let me just put it r square times our h. What's the height? Our h is what we are looking for, which is the level of the water, the height. So from here, pi and pi we cancel. 9 times 5 is 45, so we have 45 cm cube equals to 3 times 3. Of course, this is centimeter and centimeter, so that's 9 centimeters squared times our height. Divide both sides by 9 centimeters squared over 9 centimeters squared. Square will cancel 2 square here. We are left with centimeter. 9 will cancel 9. So our h will be equals to 9 here 1, 9 here 5. The height or the level of the water is 5 centimeter. All right, I hope you have enjoyed today's class where we looked at some questions under the cylinder. We looked at volume, we looked at the total surface area, we looked at the curved surface area. And if you enjoyed today's class, why not give us a like, give us a share, tell your friends about the Making Masters, a channel solely dedicated to demystifying mathematics, making complex problems look easy. If there's any aspect of mathematics, any question you're struggling with, put in the comment section. Also, here are some list of take-home fun that you can solve at your leisure time. Let's have it. The first one says, what is the total surface area of a cylinder with radius 2 cm and height 1.5 cm? Correct to two significant figures. The second one says, a solid cylinder of radius 7 cm is 10 cm. Now it's 10 cm long. Find its total surface area. The third one says the volume of a cylinder of radius 14 cm is 210 cm cube. What is the curved surface area of the cylinder? Last but not the least, a cylindrical well of radius 1 meter is dug out to a depth of 8 meters. Calculate in meter cube the volume of soil dug out. Take your pi to be equals to 22/7. Let me see the answers in the comment section. Let me know your what you felt while solving it. Was it easy? Was it challenging? Let me know how you feel or how easy it was in the comment section. And if you are yet to subscribe, please kindly hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on wonderful content on the channel. You'll be the first to be notified when new videos like this drop. Till we meet again in the next class, keep practicing. Remember, mathematics is fun. See you at the top. Shalom.